Now, all the problems we've done so far, each one of these, secant, tangent, cosine, cosecant, they're all of just a regular variable, right? Sine of x, cosine x, secant squared of theta. There's nothing in there other than just a regular variable. Once you have something other than just a variable that we're taking the sine or cosine secant of, then we're going to need to use u substitution. So for this example, if we have sine of 1/2 x, if you see something other than just x in here, or u, or theta, or whatever variable it might be, we need to use u substitution. So in this case, u is going to be 1/2 x. So du is going to be the derivative of that, which is 1/2 times dx. So we know this is going to turn into our u. Then we need to make sure everything's in place for the du. So we have the dx, but we're missing the 1/2. We also have a 3 in here. We don't need that, so I'm going to pull that constant out in front and multiply the inside by 1/2 so that we have all the parts that we need for du. But to keep things balanced, if I multiply the inside by 1/2, the outside needs to be multiplied by 2, so that we're multiplying by 1. So the 3 out in front with the 2 gives us 6, and then inside we're going to have sine of u du. So that we can do the antiderivative of if it's just sine of a variable. But remember from yesterday, those aren't the only things we're changing in terms of u. The a and b have to be changed in terms of u also. So we have to substitute pi over 2 in for x to change it to a u value. So 1/2 times pi over 2 gives us pi over 4. 0 in for x, 1/2 times 0 is still just 0. Alright, so now we can do the antiderivative of sine. What's the antiderivative of sine? Negative cosine, good. Negative cosine of u, we're going from 0 to pi over 4. So I'm going to actually pull that negative out with the 6. So we have negative 6 out in front times cosine of pi over 4 minus cosine of 0. So cosine of pi over 4 is square root of 2 over 2, and cosine of 0 is 1. So for this one, we can leave it like that if you want, or distribute. We get negative 3 square root of 2 plus 6.